Every January, your feed fills with the same promises: green juices, detox teas, liver flushes, products claiming to cleanse your body of accumulated toxins. It's a $75 billion industry. And here's the part the wellness industry doesn't mention in those glossy posts. Your body already has a sophisticated detoxification system. It's called your liver, and it's been working for free your entire life. So why do millions of people spend hundreds of dollars on products designed to do something their organs already handle? The answer involves clever marketing, a real anxiety about modern life, and one hijacked medical term. Let's trace this myth back to its source. And let's find out what your body's actual detox system does 24 hours a day, whether you drink celery juice or not. First, let's be clear about something. The word detox has a real medical meaning. It refers to treating acute poisoning or managing withdrawal under medical supervision. Hospitals do this. It's life-saving work. But somewhere along the way, the wellness industry borrowed that word. They slapped it on juice bottles and tea bags, and they started selling the idea that everyday living fills your body with vague, unnamed toxins. That anxiety isn't entirely unfounded. We do live in a world with air pollution, processed foods, and synthetic chemicals. But here's where the marketing gets clever and where it diverges from biology. The solution they're selling doesn't match the problem. A 3-day juice cleanse can't remove heavy metals from your tissues. A liver flush won't undo years of processed food. Your body handles this differently. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, quote, "There are no clinical data to support the efficacy of detox cleanses, and liver cleanses are not FDA regulated." No clinical data. None. Let me say that again. The products claiming to cleanse your liver, they're not regulated by the FDA. They don't have to prove they work. They just have to not immediately harm you. But here's the biological reality. A liver specialist writing in The Conversation put it plainly. Your body already has a detox system. It is called your liver, supported by your kidneys and gut. Your liver performs over 500 functions. It filters your blood. It breaks down alcohol. It metabolizes medications. It converts ammonia, a toxic byproduct of protein digestion, into harmless urea. It does this automatically, constantly. Right now, as you're listening to this, your liver is processing whatever you ate for your last meal. No juice required. Your kidneys help too. They filter about 50 gallons of blood every single day. They remove waste products and excess fluid. They're working right now, silently, efficiently, and for free. So what does the detox industry actually claim these products do? When you push past the marketing language, the answers get surprisingly vague. Ask them to name the specific toxins being removed. You'll usually hear about environmental toxins, or metabolic waste, or accumulated impurities, but no specific compounds, no measurable before and after, no mechanism of action explained. According to WebMD, quote, "Cleanses involving fasting or liquid-only diets have little evidence supporting their claimed benefits." Little evidence. That's the medical consensus after decades of these products being sold. And here's where it gets worse. Not only do many of these products fail to deliver on their promises, some of them can actually damage the very organ they claim to help. Johns Hopkins specifically warns that some herbal supplements marketed for cleansing have been associated with actual liver injury. That includes products containing concentrated green tea extract. Turmeric supplements too, ironically marketed as anti-inflammatory liver support, have been linked to cases of drug-induced liver injury. The thing supposed to help your liver can hurt it. How did we get here? How did a $75 billion industry grow around products that lack clinical evidence and can sometimes cause harm? The timeline tells a story. The detox and cleanse concept started gaining mainstream traction in the 1990s. By the 2000s, it was everywhere. Infomercials, magazine covers, your coworker's weird 3-day fast. Then came the 2010s. Celebrity endorsements exploded. Suddenly, every actress and influencer had a favorite cleanse. Social media amplified the testimonials. Before and after photos went viral. By 2026, Science-Based Medicine reports the global detox products market is valued at approximately $75 billion. That's billion with a B. For products without clinical evidence. Meanwhile, the FDA and medical organizations have repeatedly warned about the lack of evidence and potential harms. But those warnings don't get the same reach as a wellness influencer's morning routine video. And that's the thing about misinformation in the wellness space. The emotional appeal is powerful. Who doesn't want to feel like they're doing something proactive for their health? Who doesn't want a fresh start? That anxiety about modern life is real. We breathe polluted air. We eat processed foods. We're surrounded by synthetic chemicals. The desire to reset makes emotional sense, even if the products don't make biological sense. But here's what science-based medicine found when they reviewed the research. Quote, "What actually supports liver health includes adequate sleep, varied diet, regular physical activity, avoiding smoking, and moderating alcohol." Notice what's missing from that list. Juice cleanses, detox teas, liver flushes, expensive supplements. The things that actually help your liver are mostly free, and none of them come in Instagram-ready packaging. So let's talk about what you might consider doing instead. And I want to be clear, I'm not a doctor, but the medical literature points towards some pretty straightforward approaches. Your liver doesn't need a cleanse. It may benefit from you giving it less work to do. Research suggests that moderating alcohol intake is one of the most direct ways to support liver function. Sleep matters more than most people realize. During sleep, your liver performs essential housekeeping functions. Many experts recommend prioritizing consistent sleep schedules over buying detox products. Movement helps. Regular physical activity supports your body's natural metabolic processes. You don't need a gym membership. Consider walking more. Take the stairs. Your liver will manage the rest. If you're drawn to the idea of a fresh start, consider this approach instead. Add more vegetables to your meals. Cut back on processed foods. Drink more water. No expensive products needed. One red flag to watch for: any product claiming to remove unnamed toxins. Ask specifically, what toxins? How do they measure them? What's the mechanism? Vague claims deserve skepticism. And if you're considering any cleanse, especially one involving fasting or dramatic dietary changes, many healthcare providers recommend consulting a doctor first. Some cleanses can interfere with medications or harm people with certain conditions. Here's the irony that gets me every time. The industry selling liver support supplements. Some of their products have been documented, causing the very liver damage they claim to prevent. Johns Hopkins isn't the only institution sounding the alarm. Medical journals have documented numerous cases of herbal and dietary supplement-induced liver injury, real damage, documented in peer-reviewed literature. The wellness industry's response to these concerns is usually some version of, "We're promoting lifestyle choices, not medical treatments," which conveniently allows them to avoid the burden of proving their products work. Some defenders argue that even if the detox mechanism is oversimplified, these diets encourage healthy behaviors, more vegetables, less processed food. What's the harm? But critics counter the gateway to healthy eating argument doesn't justify unscientific marketing claims. And it certainly doesn't justify the potential for real harm from some products. Think about it this way. If I sold you a product claiming to improve your car's engine, but it had no evidence of working and sometimes caused engine damage, would "but it gets you thinking about car maintenance" be an acceptable defense? The liver specialist in the conversation made a point that stuck with me. Your liver has been doing this job your entire life, since before you were born. It doesn't need help from a product invented in a marketing meeting. Your liver regenerates itself. It's one of the only organs that can do this. Cut away 75% of a healthy liver and it can grow back. That's how resilient this organ is, without any cleanse. What can actually damage a healthy liver? Excessive alcohol, viral hepatitis, certain medications taken incorrectly, obesity. Ironically, some of the supplements marketed to protect it. If you genuinely want to support your liver, research suggests focusing on the basics. Avoid excessive alcohol. Maintain a healthy weight. Eat a varied diet with plenty of fiber. Move your body regularly. And be cautious with supplements, especially herbal ones, making bold claims. More isn't better. Natural doesn't mean safe. The poison is in the dose, and some products contain concentrated extracts your liver has to work overtime to process. Save your money. That $75 billion industry? It's built on your anxiety about toxins that either don't exist or that your body handles on its own. Your liver works 24/7. It doesn't need an assistant. To quote Johns Hopkins one more time, liver cleanses aren't recommended because they're not FDA regulated, lack clinical evidence, and don't reverse damage from overeating or alcohol. That's the medical verdict. But the wellness industry keeps growing. The posts keep going viral. Every January, the cycle repeats. New year, new detox, same lack of evidence, same vague claims, same people making money from your anxiety. And look, if a juice cleanse makes you feel good psychologically, if it helps you reset your habits, that's not nothing. The placebo effect is real. Ritual has meaning, but know what you're buying. You're not buying toxin removal. You're not buying liver support. You're buying the feeling of doing something proactive, and often paying a premium for it. Your liver doesn't care about your feelings, it just does its job, filtering blood, breaking down compounds, converting waste, every second, every day for your entire life. So the next time your feed fills with detox promises, the teas, the juices, the supplements claiming to flush away toxins, remember this: you already own the most sophisticated detoxification system money can buy. It's called your liver. It's been working since before you were born. And the best way to support it? Sleep, move, eat varied foods, moderate alcohol, skip the supplements with bold claims. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe. We investigate claims like this every week. And if there's a wellness myth you've been wondering about, drop it in the comments. Your liver will thank you for thinking critically. Your body's built-in detox system works around the clock for free. $75 billion. And the answer was inside you the whole time.